What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this leaf blower, awarding it a 5-star rating despite acknowledging a few minor drawbacks. Our reviewer's enthusiasm stems from a combination of its performance and value, exceeding expectations for the price paid. This client found the blower's aesthetics pleasing, describing its black and yellow design as sharp and attractive. Beyond its looks, the lightweight backpack design proved comfortable even during extended use, allowing for multiple hours of operation without fatigue. The fuel tank's capacity was also a significant plus, providing ample runtime on a single fill. Our reviewer reported easily achieving an hour and a half of continuous use at full throttle, with even longer durations at moderate settings. The blower's responsiveness was instantaneous, and the cruise control feature added convenience and ease of use. Furthermore, this client appreciated the robust hose connection, a feature noticeably absent in previous blowers they had owned. The compact design of the backpack itself simplified storage. However, this client did note a few areas for potential improvement. The assembly instructions were criticized as overly simplistic and poorly explained, a sentiment that could benefit from the inclusion of a short instructional video, as suggested by our reviewer. The noise level, a consequence of the powerful 48cc engine, is significant enough to necessitate hearing protection. While the starting procedure followed the typical routine for a 2-cycle engine, our reviewer felt the process could be simplified. Although the engine started reliably for this client during initial use, they acknowledged the possibility of future challenges. Additionally, while appreciating the blower's power, our reviewer expressed a slight disappointment in not experiencing the extreme force expected from a 48cc engine. This was not a significant drawback as it still successfully completed the required tasks, but highlights a difference between stated specifications and subjective experience. Finally, the lack of official wall storage solutions was mentioned as a minor inconvenience affecting convenient storage of the unit. Despite these minor annoyances, this client maintains their high regard for this leaf blower. The ease of use, lengthy runtime, and strong performance outweigh the noted shortcomings. Our reviewer expressed optimism about the machine's longevity and plans to update their review if any significant changes in performance occur over time. The overall positive experience and excellent value for money clearly justify the glowing recommendation.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer found this backpack blower to be a significant improvement over handheld models, particularly for extended periods of yard work. Our reviewer noted a considerable difference in ease of use stemming from the elimination of a frustrating centrifugal effect common in handheld blowers. This effect, caused by the rotating fan's inherent tendency to resist changes in its plane of rotation, creates a noticeable torque on the user's arm when maneuvering the nozzle. This constant counterforce, which adds up considerably during prolonged use, is largely absent with this backpack unit. The blower's weight is distributed evenly, allowing for a more natural left-to-right sweeping motion without the constant struggle against the rotational forces of the handheld design. This makes tackling larger areas significantly less tiring and more efficient. In this client's experience, the reduced fatigue factor was a major benefit. The absence of this torque translates to a smoother, less physically demanding operation, allowing for greater control and precision over the direction and force of the airflow. This is especially valuable for those undertaking lengthy cleaning projects, where the comfort and reduced strain on the user's body becomes paramount. Beyond the ergonomic advantages, This client also praised the blower's performance. Our reviewer found that it started easily and reliably, even after several uses. This ease of starting, combined with its powerful air output and variable speed control, provided the user with a flexible and adaptable tool for a variety of cleanup tasks. The adjustable speed was particularly useful for managing debris of differing sizes and weights. A low setting, for example, was effective for delicate materials, whereas the higher settings tackled larger items with ease. Furthermore, this client was pleasantly surprised by the blower's noise level. While acknowledging that such a powerful machine is bound to produce some noise, our reviewer considered it surprisingly quiet for a blower of this caliber. The overall sound profile was far less jarring and irritating than other comparable models encountered in the past. The combination of ease of use, power, versatility, and relatively low noise levels contributed to a highly positive experience. In conclusion, this client considers this backpack blower a superior choice for anyone looking for a powerful, comfortable, and efficient solution for leaf removal and other yard cleanup tasks.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer enthusiastically praises this leaf blower, highlighting its exceptional value for money. Our reviewer purchased this piece of equipment several years ago, and despite infrequent use, only 2 to 4 days annually, it has consistently exceeded expectations. This client directly compares it to significantly more expensive backpack blowers from a well-known competitor, claiming this leaf blower performs as well as, if not better than, their top-of-the-line models. The power-to-price ratio is cited as a defining characteristic, making it a truly compelling purchase in our reviewer's opinion. This client stresses the importance of using high-octane, non-ethanol fuel and adhering to the recommended fuel-to-oil ratio of 40:1 or 50:1. Following these guidelines, our reviewer reports almost effortless starting, typically requiring only 3 to 6 pulls of the starter cord. Even 6 pulls, according to this client, is perfectly acceptable and not indicative of any mechanical issue. This ease of starting is consistently reaffirmed in a later update, even after years of dependable service. In a follow-up review years later, this client reiterates the leaf blower's remarkable durability and continued strong performance. Despite its age, the machine remains a reliable workhorse, consistently starting within 3 to 5 pulls after a thorough priming of the fuel system, a process this client details as requiring 10 to 13 presses of the priming button before the initial start. This consistent reliability over an extended period underscores the robust build quality and engineering of this leaf blower. Overall, this client's experience strongly suggests that this particular leaf blower represents an outstanding combination of performance, longevity, and affordability, making it a highly recommended choice for anyone in the market for such equipment. The reviewer's enthusiastic recommendation and repeated affirmation of the leaf blower's consistent performance strongly suggest that this is a worthwhile investment. The overwhelmingly positive assessment is based on years of dependable service and an overall exceptional experience with the product. That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.